We'd like to welcome you here inside of Doak Field for Game 2 of the night here. It is 7 Lazy S Cafe taking on Wyoming Gas. 7 Lazy S trying to get their first win of the season. They are currently sitting 0-4 on the year. Wyoming Gas trying to rebound after forfeiting the last game, but they are in attendance today. So they will be trying to rebound a little bit here. 2-1 count here for Taja, who's up to bat. 3-1 count now as that one went a little bit deep. On the mound is Roman. And out in front of her, that will be a walk. We don't see walks very often in this league, but we certainly did that time. And delivers the pitch. That one a little bit left, 2-0. So Tyler up to bat now for 7 Lazy S. Swung on, and this one's chopped along the line and foul. 2-1. Two and 1 count here. Swung on, and this one hit cleanly into the field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Tyler, the first hit of the ball game for any side here. And that'll advance Taja to second, so she'll be in scoring position to start us off here. Delivers the pitch. This is Mary up to bat. I assume the pitcher today, as she normally is. Sun's starting to set here in Thermop. You know, late game, usually the sun likes to do what it does. 2-0 count. Into the dirt right in front of her. Ball 3. Ooh, wanted to go for it there, and that'll be the second walk of the ball game for Roman.
Go Roman.
And so that will jack the bases here. Taja at third, Tyler at second, Mary at first. And Coulter Price stepping in. He'll be trying to get them home, or at least one of them. Looks like that one goes a little bit off, ball 1. Out in front into the batter's box there, ball 2. Ball 3 this time. He's looking to walk a third batter here. 2 straight batters. And looks like we got a mound visit, so we will step aside here. In a non-lead, or sorry, check that. Nope, we're going to stay right on put. And it's very rare to see walks in this league, especially compared to the American Legion team that we see. But we've seen 2 walks on the game, and we are only on to our 4th batter. Swung on, and this one hit out. Left center, back, and toward the fence. Drops in for a base hit. 1 run comes in. Rounding third, 2 will come in. Taja and Tyler come in to score. I believe Mary has a pinch runner, so do keep that in mind. Coulter with a base hit. Only 2 base hits today for 7 Lazy S. Why did I say it like an Amish person? Been watching too much of this former Amish lady, and she's got like the Philadelphia, or like the Pennsylvania Dutch accent, and I think it's rubbing off on me a little bit. 2-0 count here for 7 Lazy S, or sorry, 2-0 score, I meant to say, I apologize. So third left open, swung on and hit on a line, and that will end up bringing in a base hit. Check that. I actually don't know who that is at third, but it's not Mary. But that was Jackie that got the hit there. Coulter in scoring position, and the bases are jacked once again. 2-0 score here. Is stepping in is Josh. Out in front here, ball 1. Stepping in once again, this is Josh. Mandy is on deck. That one was a pretty sounding bat. That's going to go in for a base hit and an RBI base hit at that. Coulter now at third, Jackie at second, Josh at first. And Mary's pinch runner comes in to score. So that is now 3 straight hits given up here by Wyoming Gas. Stepping in is Mandy. So 3-0 ball game here in the top of the first. Swung on and missed strike 1. Once again, a programming alert coming up here on Thursday. We will have American Legion baseball for you as the Bobcats take on a rival, the Worland Chiefs. They'll be right here, they'll be behind us at Mark Witt Field. We don't know how that's going to impact softball. We'll keep you updated on that. 2-1 count here, and has to get out of the way there. Mandy making a 3-1 count. Actually, nope, they're going to actually walk her, so that is going to bring Coulter in to score. So Mandy gets walked. That's the third walk today for Roman. 1, 2, 3. And now that also puts Jackie at third. Stepping in is Anthony. Swung on, and this one popped up toward third. Gets underneath it and makes the grab. Nobody tagging. And Mandy has to scurry back to first there. But one gone. Finally took Wyoming Gas quite a bit to get that out. And now stepping in is going to be Sadie. That one out in front there. Ball 1. They had 7 batters before their first out. And that is going to be a hit towards second on the ground. And they're going to try and bring in a second run. And they will get there. Jackie and Josh in to score while Mandy is out at second. So Sadie will be on to first here as we try to score this. We apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 runs here. And that's going to be dropped. Sadie will round second to go to third. That is Stone Pebbles that just got on base wearing a 307 basketball jersey. It's not a softball jersey, but still something. So 2 gone here. Anthony and Mandy were the ones that were sent packing. Ooh, that was a good pitch, but ball 2 it looks like there. Delivers ball 3, and I think Roman's probably just rushing his pitches a little bit. He's looking to walk Kaylin here, and he will walk her. So that is ball 4, which will load the bases again. This time Stone Pebbles advancing to second. Kaylin on first, and now Dallin stepping in.
Dallin, your dad said if you don't hit it out, you're out of the family.
No pressure. Ooh, hit him in the shoe there. a little bit of banter behind me here as Dallin steps in. 1-0 count here. Remember, in this league, a hit by pitch is not a walk. It is just a ball. Although I guess if you get hit on ball 3, it would be a walk. Ball 2 here. Still 2 gone here in the top of the first. Mandy was taken out at second. Swung on and whiffed strike 1. Thought he had a piece of it there. 2-1. Once again, this is Dallin up to bat. And right on behind him, ball 3. So Dallin could bring in the 7th run here. He's got Sadie waiting at third. And a walk. And 7 Lazy S. Up 7-0 as Sadie comes in to score. That is back-to-back walks now, and Roman 4 has walked 5 batters today, if you can believe it. This is American Legion levels of walks. Oh, I see. So now here they go. Stepping in now, this is Tyler, I think. Swung on. This one hit up and gets the grab. And that will end the inning, or that will retire the side here. So with that, 8-0 ball game here as 7 Lazy S currently leads. And we will head to the bottom of the first inning. Will Wyoming Gas try to at least cut into some of that lead? We will be right back from Doak Field here in Thermopolis. You are watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Softball League on Two Basins Sports Network. Your home for the Hot Springs County Rec District. On with the first inning here from Doak Field. Welcome back to Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Softball on Two Basins Sports Network, your home for the Hot Springs County Rec District. Thursday, we got American Legion Baseball as the Worland Chiefs take on the Thermopolis Bobcats. And then Sunday, a little bit of an odd day, we got more Legion ball on Sunday as the Bobcats travel up to Sheridan to take on the Sheridan Infantry, which is the Sheridan Legion C team. They got different names for their 4 levels. I don't understand why. The A team are the troopers, but the B team or the C team is the infantry. I'll never understand that. Popped up toward the right side and a foul, I would assume. That will go into the T-ball field. So this is Armando up to bat here for Wyoming Gas. And a little deep there for Armando, 1-1. Constance is on deck. Roman in the hole. There are 2 Romans on the roster sheet. Roman B and Roman P. Swung on and belted. This one's going to fall right up to Sadie, I believe that is. And a base hit for Mondo. Good base knock there. We'd like to welcome you back here. Sorry, I was just asking. We had a couple kids come in from the football camp, so just wondering if they were. We'll probably be down there. Probably snag a couple of photos for the page here. That one hit up into left field. That'll be brought in for the out. By the way, spectators are allowed at the Bighorn Basin football camp, so we encourage you come out and watch people from all across the state come in, try to get better at football. Is what I got to say to that. So. Honestly, I'm starting to get the football bug. Been watching a lot of six-man lately. I want to go to Matitsi and Farson to watch a couple of six-man games. If it wasn't for the middle school season, I'd love to. Actually, you know what? They end in early October. I could probably get away with it. But definitely go out and watch some Bobcats. Not even just Bobcats. People from all around the Bighorn Basin coming out there to get better here in the great city of Thermopolis. 1-1 count here for, this is Roman B, I should probably say. Swung on, popped up toward the left field line. And it comes in for the out. Roman will fly out to left. And Armando will dig for third. The dust. I guess when they say eat my dust, I guess that's what they mean. Good Lord. Stepping in now is, I think this is Jess. So Jess stepping in here, her first at-bat of the game. 2 gone here for Wyoming, and they are not having a great game here. And 7 lazy ass, like I said, they're looking for their first win of the season. This has been a very rough path. They've already lost to Wyoming Gas. And here they go, flips it over to first, off the throw, and that's going to go by. Armando coming into home. So Jess will come in off the error, so she will be 0 for 1. However, she will be on base, which is all that really matters. But Armando comes in for the first run of the game. That'll clear third and second. Now stepping in, looks to be Colby. Assume that's Deer. Swung on and hit on a line, and that will go right on by. And so Colby will get himself onto first. Jess at second. 2 gone for Wyoming, and now stepping in is Alexis. Kind of been off and on this season, but mostly a reliable hitter. Swung on and hit on a line toward third. And I think that'll be ruled fair, and that will also load the bases. A good hit for Alexis to get both Jess and Colby into scoring position. And now stepping in is Roman P. If that's not the P makes me want to say that's Roman Para, but I don't know. I'm a little bit scared to say that. Swung on and popped up towards center. And falls in. And that will bring in Jess and Colby in to score. That's 2 runs on the board for Wyoming. And Alexis will come into third. First base left completely naked here as Roman Para comes into second. Should be a very familiar face. Plays, I believe, both football and soccer for the Whirling Warriors. Or at least he did. He was a senior this year, so no longer a Warrior. Picked up there, throws it over to first, and that'll be an out. That is 3 gone now, as that is now 3 gone as Danny Joe will get the out. Alexis, unfortunately, will not come in to score, so that will conclude the first inning here. As we will head to the top of the second. Wyoming Gas did cut into the lead, but not by much. It's still a 5-run game. 8-3, 7 Lazy S coming for their second at bat. We'll be right back. Due up I think Mary will be up to bat next. So we'll be right back. Let's look you back, top of the second inning. This one is Mary. It was hit up toward Roman and over to Constance for the out. And that will be one gone here. Constance will be out for the second time today. Or sorry, no. I meant to say Mary will be out for the first time today. I was looking at the wrong lineup, so I apologize for that. Still trying to get the stats here from the last inning. Swung on, popped up toward right. Constance gets under it and makes an easy grab, but Coulter Price out on that one. 2 gone already in the first millisecond of the inning. And now stepping in will be Jackie. Was able to get a single and come home off it on her last time out. Delivers the pitch. Had a little bit of spin to it, actually. I was really impressed. Swung on, popped up towards second, gets underneath it, and makes the grab, and that will get us out of here very quickly. And we will head to the bottom of the second inning. 8-3, Wyoming Gas still trails, but they'll have a chance here after a very promising defensive half. We'll be right back from Doak Field. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Doak Field. That one's popped up to the left and brought in for the out. So off to a hot start here in the bottom of the second inning. 1 gone already. I don't even know who it was. I think it was Chris, and now Oakley stepping in here. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Andrew on deck, and Michaela in the hole here for Wyoming Gas. I got a couple of transplants on the roster. This one is swung on, hit up towards center, gets underneath it, and gets right on by. Oakley with a base hit. That'll get her in for extras. A double. After the first batter went down on a pop-up, that is going to be a refresher there. A runner in scoring position on the second at-bat of the inning. And now Andrew Ennis stepping in here. 1 gone here in the bottom of the second. In case you're just tuning in, lets that one by. Ball 1. Michaela is on deck, and then Armando will be in the hole here. Armando. That's popped up on a line. And a dead ball. It looks like an infield fly was called on that one. So for those who are not familiar with the infield fly rule, if it stays within the little diamond here, it's suspended in air for too long, or if it's popped right on up, it will be an automatic out. So do keep that in mind. So that is now 2 gone here. And now stepping in is Michaela. Into the box there, ball 1, I believe that is. And Mary's done a good job on the mound here for 7 lazy S. She's only given up 3 runs. No strikeouts yet, but she's not giving them easy pitches. That one's going down the third base line and has to let that one go. Michaela will get on base for the first here. Wait, what? Okay, Andrew isn't out, so I apologize. So I guess I'm just an idiot. So it is Oakley on third, Andrew on second, Michaela on first. And now stepping in is Armando. Got home his last time out. This one This one went out toward left field. They'll haul this one back in. I do believe Oakley came in. Andrew chooses to stay at third. So Armando had a single in his last at-bat. There'll be back-to-back hits for him here in this ball game. So Wyoming Gas starting to claw their way back in slowly but surely. Swung on. This is Constance. This one hit out towards center. Gets underneath it. And an error. Andrew comes home to score. That'll hold Michaela up. So that does bring in a run home to score, 8-5 at the very least. Armando does advance over to second. So Constance on base, a very lucky error, one gone. And now stepping in is Roman. That one's outside there, ball 2. Roman is 0 for 1. Popped out on his last time out, or flew out on his last time out. Looks like ball 3. No walks yet for Mary, but that might change. Swung on and a line drive is caught. She'll get back to third. A line out over to third. Michaela George almost tagged out there, almost forced out at third there. Great reaction time at third. And now stepping in is Jess. 0 for 1 on the day, but got on base off of an error in that first inning. And a strike there. Swung on, that one's hit and a foul, or sorry, that is out. Apologize there as he is caught out on, or sorry, she is caught out on that one. So that will retire the side, or that will end the inning here. So 8-5 is your score. Heading back to the top of the third. 7 Lazy Ass trying to extend the lead. A little bit of pressure now as Wyoming Gas has put up a couple of runs here in this inning. We'll be right back from Doak Field. You're watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Softball on Two Basin Sports Network. Your home for the Hot Springs County Rec District. Talking back, Josh now in for his at-bat. Swung on and popped up toward the pitcher. Armando gets underneath it, and Josh is out. And now Mandy will step in. Top of the third, in case you're just tuning in. And 7 Lazy S not playing like an 0-14. That one's fouled back. 1-1. Ooh, a little short of the plate there. Ball 2. 2-1 count here. Delivers again. Swung on and fouled back toward the press box. That'll be 2-2. Delivers. Ooh, deep ball. Full count here for full count here for Mandy. And it looks like a walk. So that'll bring in Anthony here. Anthony 0 for 1 on the day. Swung on. This one popped up towards second. Gets underneath it and makes the grab. And so Anthony 0 for 2 now on the day. Mandy still hanging out at first here. So it looks like 2 gone. Yeah, 2 gone here. So I am so sorry about that. Now stepping in is Sadie. Got a single last time out. Was able to come home. Swung on. This one hit and tries to go for the grab there, but can't get there. It'll go through into the gap for the single. So Sadie will bag her second base hit of the night. I'll also put a runner in scoring position. And a nice cool night here in Thermopolis so far. It was 71 in game 1. Got a little bit cloudy earlier, which kind of lowered the temp a little bit. Now this one hit up toward Roman, flips it over to second for the third out. And that will end the side here as Stone Pebbles not able to bring in the run on that one. We'll be right back as we transition here to the bottom of the third inning. It is 8-5, 7 Lazy Ass on top. You're watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Softball on Two Basin Sports Network. Your home for the Hot Springs County Rec District. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Doak Field. It's bottom of the third inning here. I think I smell the hot springs here. So 2-0 count here. Mary's still on the mound. Swung on and belted. That will go in. That one was smoked out into left field. That is going to bring up a base hit to start us off. Alexis, I think this is it, stepping in here. So Alexis, I think this is her second at bat. She got a single on her last at bat. This one hit on the ground towards second. Flips it over. He's out. And a base hit there. Not a fielder's choice as they did throw to first, but that is going to be one gone, and that is unfortunately going to be Colby. That won't survive that. So Alexis gets in for her second base hit of the night. Now stepping in is going to be Roman Para. Swung on, that one's hit out, and that is caught. And they're going to try and get Alexis there, and nope, they will just threaten her, but they won't throw there. 2 gone. So he'll be 1 for 2 on the night. And now stepping in is going to be Danny Jo Pebbles. She is currently sitting 0 for 1 on the day. Move short of the plate there, ball 1. Ooh, definitely getting a little chilly here in Thermop. And he's going to scrub off the plate there. 2 gone, 2 balls, no strikes here in Thermopolis. Hope you're having a great day. Swung on and chopped back up to Mary. She'll throw it over to first, and that's the out. And that will end the inning. And so with that, still 8-5, 7 Lazy S. Didn't even get to change our graphic there. That's how quick that inning was. And not quite a 1-2-3, but it was very close. Alexis got the last base hit there. She'll be stranded at first. We'll be right back for the top of the 4th inning. You're watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Softball on Two Basin Sports Network, your home for the Hot Springs County Recreation District. Like to welcome you back here inside of Doak Field in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Softball League. This one swung on and chopped. I guess you could technically call that a chopper. Throws it over to first. Out! Ooh, that was a close call. Kaylin is out. And now Dallin's going to step in. So one gone here in the top of the fourth inning as 7 Lazy S tries to extend their lead. Wyoming Gas making sure that doesn't happen though. One away here in the top of the fourth inning. Dallin stepping in. He had a walk his last time out. Only made it to first in that inning. Swung on, popped up toward the garage or toward the field there. That hit the restrooms. That is going to make it a 0-1 count for Dallin. Definitely displaying some power there. So, I know there was some pretty big hail in Roundup, Montana today, but probably nothing like that. Fouled up again toward the restrooms, 0-2. Remember, if he fouls again here, that is a strikeout for Armando, first one of the game. Nobody struck out yet in this game, though. Delivers, and a hit by pitch there, ball 1. Oh, whiffs on it there. Ball or strike 3. That is 2 gone and a strikeout swinging for Dallin. Back to the top of the lineup, we got Taja up to bat here. Don't think she had a second at bat, unfortunately. I don't know what happened there, but this will be her second at bat. Swung on. This one hit on a line up towards second. Throws it over to Constance for the third out. And that will retire the side here, middle of the fourth. We'll be right back as the wind starts to pick up here in Thermopolis. It is 8-5 here from Doak Field. 7 Lazy S on top looking for their first win. We'll be right back. Bottom of the fourth coming up when we come back. Like talking back here inside of Doak Field in Thermopolis as we get ready to go here. Third inning ended with Roman, I believe, or sorry, no. And that one will pass by. And I think an out, they snagged it there. I think this is now Oakley stepping in. So one gone here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Mary's still on the mound here. So one gone, 1-0 count. Oakley swung on and fouls it back up toward the retainer net there. So with that, lets it go. It's a deep ball. Ball 1. Or ball 2, sorry. Swung on and fouled back toward the right. That'll be 2-2. Oakley still up. By the way, should mention she did get a double on her last at-bat. was able to come home on it, actually, too. She was the fourth run of the ball game for Wyoming Gas. And we pardon the wind here once again. We got a little bit of rain moving in here. It looks like possibly over Owl Creek there. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down so far here in the bottom half of the fourth. About ready to head to the 5th inning here shortly, but Andrew stepping up now. He had a base hit his last time out. Let's see what he does. Swung on, popped up toward the catcher, and can't get the grab. It's a foul. Good try either way, though, by Josh, the catcher here. And Wyoming Gas just trying to chip away here. Swung on, Andrew has it. It's belted out toward left, gets under it for the grab, and it out. So Andrew will go out for a first time in this game, and we will be right back. Top of the 5th inning on its way here. We'll be right back from Joe Doak Field in Thermopolis, Wyoming. Still 8-5. 7 Lazy S on top, but for how long? We'd like to welcome you back here inside of Joe Doak Field in Thermopolis. Top of the 5th inning here as 7 Lazy S trying to get some momentum here. They've had the lead since the 1st inning, but unfortunately for them, Wyoming Gas has found their way back into this game. This is Tyler up to bat as Taja ended the 4th. Swung on and chopped on a line toward 3rd. Picked up, throws it over to 1st. Not in time, and also led Constance off the bag, and that'll be a base hit. So Tyler gets on. Now he is 2 for 3 on the day, batting .666 here, or 667 rather. Mary stepping in. No outs here. She is batting 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up toward the catcher, falls in fairly. Nope, a foul ball as it rolls out behind the plate there. So no 1-1 count here for Mary. It was pretty funny, though, how the ball just rolled back behind the line. Second it fell back, like, I'm going to give you another shot here, but you better not blow it. Swung on and popped up toward Roman. Gets a glove under it, and the out. That is 1 gone. And now stepping in will be Coulter Price. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Unfortunately, flew out in his last at-bat. Gets by him there, ball 1. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Swung on, hit on a line, picked up by Roman. Steps on the bag, throws it over to first. That's going to be an error. Almost. Oh, he slides on in. Did he get there safely? Yes, he did. So, that's all, folks. Tyler not able to survive the run to second. Coulter does get in off of the error. So he will unfortunately be 1 for 3 on the day. And now stepping in is going to be Jackie. I hate outdoor sports because of this reason. Sun setting here in Thermopolis. It's 8:30 local. 2-0 count here. Or sorry, 3-0 count. I apologize. Out in front and a walk. Armando. Oh no, sorry, check that. Now it's a 3-0 count. I was relying too much on the scoreboard there. Seems to be a habit with me though. Delivers. Swung on, popped up toward third, and that is going to be the third out. And we will head to the bottom of the 6th inning here, as it is not 7 on the board for Wyoming Gas. Why does my thing say that? Well, shoot. It is, it's 8-5, 7 Lazy S on top. We'll be right back from Doak Field. Like that started quickly. Would like to welcome you back here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Michaela up to bat here. Bottom of the 5th inning here, as we are about 10 minutes away from timing out of this game here. Been a great day so far. Swung on and lined right to second. He'll pick it up, throws it over to first, and was it in time? Don't think so. Yeah, it was not in time. It was going to be a base hit for Michaela George. Oh. One sec. That'll be her second hit of the day. Now stepping in is Armando. He's hitting 2 for 2 on the day. Both of them singles. That'll be outside, ball 1. Delivers. Behind him there, ball 2. Delivers the pitch. Swung on and belted this one back and kiss it goodbye. Home run! A 2-run homer for Wyoming Gas. It is Armando just crushing it. First home run of the day for anybody. So I think that is one out of 2 home runs possible for this team here. Constance up to bat. 8-7. Wyoming Gas within 1 run here. Swung on. This one belted into center. Gets underneath it. Can't make the grab. That's an error. That is unfortunately the second time today Constance has got on base because of an error. So that is going to complicate that a little bit now, as she is now 0 for 3 on the day. And now stepping in, I think this is going to be Roman. He is 0 for 2 on the day, with flyouts in both at-bats so far. He's trying to see if he can't get that extra inch behind the bat here. Delivers. Deep, ball one. Ooh, has to get out of the way of it, ball two. Just on the walk watch here. Mary's not walked anybody today, but 2-0 here. Swung on, this one popped up toward the fence, gets underneath it, makes the grab. Just unfortunately the batting woes continue for Roman as he is now 0 for 3 on the day. So Constance still on the bag at first. She's barely had any opportunity to move. A little bit in front of her there, ball one. And short of the plate, ball two. Swung on. This one hit cleanly into left. That's a base hit. And holds her up at second there. Constance will advance a base and into scoring position. And the one out single by Jess is enough to advance Constance into second. Colby up to bat here. He is 2 for 2 on the day. Delivers. Swung on, hit on the line, and foul. 0-1 count. Delivers the pitch. Inside, ball one. 1-1 count here for Colby. Again, trying to knock his way into a third straight hit in this ball game. Swung on and hit on the line, and that's foul. Fouled it back up toward the left field line there. Almost hit the third base coach in the process there. 1-2. Third base coach and Alexis. Delivers. Swung on, popped up. Infield fly here, I think. That'll be an out. And so that will put away 2 here. So Colby nabbing his first out of the day here. So the infield fly, and now here comes Alexis, who is batting 2 for 2 on the day. A 1,000 average on the day. Delivers. Strike one. Good pitch there by Mary to get us started here. Swung on and chopped toward the left field. That will go through. That's it for a hit. Another single, but still, it's bases either way. And that'll put Constance at third here. I think I do like this angle a little bit better, actually. And I think I'm starting to warm up to it now that I'm getting used to it. So we might just seat ourselves here for the remainder of the season. Okay, we're good. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Doak Field. Top of the 6th inning, we apologize. That one's popped up underneath it and gets the third out. So while we go transition to that, while we transition to the bottom of the inning here, let's just recap what happened. While the internet was giving us issues, Josh was able to get himself a single. However, Mandy popped out towards second, which unfortunately resulted in Josh getting out. It looks like that is actually the end of the game. So Wyoming Gas will win this game. They will keep they will advance to 3-2 on the season, and unfortunately, 7 Lazy S remains winless on the season. Kind of the shades of Flame City 307 from last season. Wyoming Gas wins this one 9-8. Some low-scoring-ish games here in this one, but here in today's action, but still a really good day for softball, and we hope you'll join us whenever that next time might be. I think that'll be Tuesday. Now, keep in mind, we'll most definitely not be broadcasting softball on Thursday. As I have checked the times, we'll be just about 5 feet or so. We'll be 5 feet or so to the left of the action. We'll be calling the American Legion game this Thursday. That game will start at 5 o'clock, unfortunately. So the Bobcats will be taking on the Worland Chiefs for that. We'll still keep you updated on the score because obviously they'll be playing right behind us for that. So we'd like to apologize in advance to the rec district in advance for that, as we will be broadcasting the American Legion instead of softball on Thursday. Same thing will apply for next Thursday because we got to go to Worland for American Legion ball next Thursday. So unfortunately, yes, we planned for this. We knew this was going to happen at the top of the month, so this is obviously nothing new to us. We thought we should still let you guys at home know what that's going to look like. So no softball on TBS on Thursday. We still encourage everybody to come out on Thursday, support both the Legion boys and the softball players for that. So yeah, we'll still be on site on Thursday if the internet gremlins will let us. So I'd like to thank the Hot Springs County Recreation District for allowing us to be out here broadcast this. I'd like to thank everyone who came out to watch the games today. We had a big crowd in Game 1, not so much Game 2, but that's okay. So we hope to see you next Tuesday for softball for Day 7 of that. We'll also keep you updated during the live stream itself. We'll check behind us periodically as to how those games go. So with that being said, for the final time tonight, we'll sign you off here. With that being said, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Wyoming Gas wins 9-8 over 7 Lazy S Cafe here on Day 5.